All right, Michael here to give you an update on the latest on what's going on out there in the weather community. It's going to be a bit of a quiet day, but that quiet day could change easily as we have showers and thunderstorms expected for multiple areas across the southeast today. It's going to be a broad region, going to be populated areas, probably Augusta, Columbia, and Charlotte, as in the Greenville, Spartanburg. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So, as you can tell, we have some shower and thunderstorm activity. We have a marginal risk over Augusta, Columbia, Charlotte, and Greenville, Spartanburg today. This includes areas of Asheville as well, and this includes areas of Winston-Salem. What can we expect? No tornado risk in this area, but we do have a wind threat in this area. Not going to be a hail threat. That's not what we have to worry about, though. As we get into the western parts of the country, we do have a severe weather risk that's going to be on the sort of slighter side and going to be a marginal side as well. Tornado risk going to be not a problem today at all for anybody. Wind threat going to be in those areas, and hail threat going to be in those areas as well. As we get into tomorrow, we do have our outlook going to be areas of Chicago. These things could change as well. Near Chicago, St. Louis, tornado risk is going to be. As we get in the Midwest, we are going to have that risk. The Midwest seems to get a lot of tornadoes, especially around this time. So as you can see, shower and thunderstorm activity, no severe things expected going on Thursday. Not really much going on for today except for that marginal risk. That's something we do want to watch out for. Showers and thunderstorms will be possible across areas of the southeast. I'll get to that in just a second. And then as we expect flooding in these areas, as you can see, Atlanta, Charlotte, Columbia, Charleston, Augusta, Greenville, Spartanburg, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, we could expect flooding in those areas in the western parts of the country as well as we get into tomorrow. Flooding still expected for multiple areas across areas of the southeast going into the mid-Atlantic region. We're going to be expecting some flooding that's going to happen there. Slight risk of flooding will be happening near Chicago and that area as we get into day 3. Flooding is expected, and it'll stick around for areas of the south. There's marginal risk, but you still want to be weather aware. Although it is marginal, remember flash flooding could happen very quickly, and we want to have you prepared for these alerts and things like that. With this afternoon convection, these thunderstorms will be sort of unpredictable. They'll show up out of nowhere. You'll notice that it's sunny one moment, and then the next moment it'll be thunderstorms across your area. So with that afternoon convection, when warm air rises, we will be dealing with those shower and thunderstorm activity. So I don't think we have a mesoscale discussion today, to be honest, if I were to be completely honest. No mesoscale discussion today, none of that. Fire weather outlook going to be in the western areas, going to be Salt Lake City, going to be west of Denver as well. Convective outlook, we already looked at that. But fire area, no areas expected for the next 3 days or 4 days. Not going to be seeing any of that. So we're going to have an elevated fire danger, but for those next 3 days. With weather outlook, it is quiet for everyone across areas of the eastern Pacific and the western Atlantic. No tropical activity is happening right now at the moment. Climate Prediction Center, everybody's going to be above average temperatures, as you can see. We're even looking at areas of Alaska right now for August 9th through the 13th. Going to be above average August 11th through the 17th. We are going to start seeing some below average temperatures as we get into areas of Maine. Alaska still going to be below average temperatures for the month of August. We are not seeing any below average temperatures expected at all for no areas. We're seeing mainly above average temperatures for these areas. As far as precipitation, August 9th through the 13th, northeastern parts of the country, so Midwest and the western parts of the country, are going to be having some flooding. As you get into the western parts in the New England area, Midwest, you're going to have some precipitation 11th through the 17th. As you get majority of August, not going to be much precipitation that's going to be happening. So going to be around the normal section. Some areas will have above average, some areas will have below average precipitation. Basically going to be around the same thing that happens around this year. Now, we are looking at climate here, and some areas were above average, not above average, we're below average with temperatures right now for some areas of the country, and the HRRR just fixed that for me. That's perfect. Step in where we were last at. So we're going to be waking up. As you can see here, 80s are going to be possible across the area. This is well needed after we've had multiple days with 100s. Now, middle parts of the country probably still going to be dealing with those 100-degree temperatures as you get into areas like Oklahoma. As you get into the northern parts, not going to be much temperatures are going to be happening. So 80 degrees, we need them. We'll take them. This is our HRRR model showing us the data, what's going on. Shower and thunderstorm activity. The HRRR model, shower and thunderstorm activity, afternoon convection expected, as you can see in multiple areas. As the afternoon rolls around, we'll have the chance of showers and thunderstorms, and then it'll quiet down. Rinse and repeat situation, going to be the same thing happening. But my name is Michael here to give you a quick update on the latest on what's happening. I'll see you out there in the weather community. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Stay safe, and I'll see you out there in the weather community.